Have you ever noticed how some people, even well into their 70s and 80s, carry a certain sparkle in their eyes? Their minds seem to buzz with a youthful energy. Their conversations are vibrant, and they possess a quick wit that truly defies their chronological age. It's almost as if the concept of getting old simply hasn't registered with them. Or perhaps they've found a secret pathway to a perpetually younger mind. We often hear that as we age. Our memory fades, our sharpness dulls, and a quiet resignation settles in. It's a painful reality that many accept, believing it's just the inevitable march of time. But what if that wasn't the whole story? What if there were genuine, simple things you could be doing right now that act like a secret key, unlocking a mental vitality that most people believe is reserved for the young? Imagine maintaining that same curious spirit you had as a child, or the sharp problem-solving skills you relied on in your career, even at 75 and beyond. It's not just a dream. For many, it's a living reality. They aren't doing anything wildly complex or expensive. They're simply engaging in specific habits, almost intuitively, that keep their brains active, adaptable, and wonderfully resilient. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 such powerful habits. Things that, if you're still doing them, are a clear sign your mind is far younger than you think. And trust me, you'll want to watch to the very end for something that might just surprise you and change the way you think about aging forever. Let's dive straight into the first powerful habit that keeps minds sparkling. No matter the calendar age, it's something incredibly fundamental, yet often overlooked as we settle into routines, never stopping learning and actively embracing novelty. Think about it. When we were children, every single day was a cascade of new information, new experiences, new skills. Our brains were sponges, constantly building new connections. As we get older, it's easy to fall into comfortable patterns, doing the same things, seeing the same people, reading the same types of books. While comfort is lovely, predictability, in excess, can lull our brains into a sort of gentle slumber. Our brains thrive on newness. When you learn something new, even something small, you're literally firing up neural pathways that might have been dormant. You're building new connections, strengthening existing ones, and increasing what scientists call cognitive reserve, a kind of mental savings account that helps your brain cope better with the challenges of aging. So, how do you actively embrace novelty and keep learning alive? It doesn't mean going back to university for a degree, unless that's what truly excites you. It can be as simple as trying a new recipe every week, exploring a different walking route in your neighborhood, or listening to a podcast about a subject you know nothing about. Have you ever considered picking up a musical instrument? Even just a ukulele or a harmonica. The coordination and memory required are fantastic brain exercises. Or perhaps delve into a new language. Even learning just a few phrases a day from an app can provide a wonderful mental workout. Maybe you could take an online course on a topic you've always been curious about, like photography, gardening, or history. Many libraries offer free access to platforms like LinkedIn Learning or Masterclass, giving you a wealth of knowledge right at your fingertips. Think about the joy of mastering something new. However small, it's not just about the knowledge gained. It's about the process, the challenge, the problem solving, the satisfaction of growth. This continuous engagement keeps your brain agile, curious, and incredibly youthful. Now, hand in hand with the joy of learning new things, comes another cornerstone of a youthful mind actively seeking out and nurturing social connections. Loneliness is a silent epidemic, and its effects on our mental and physical health are profound. Isolation can be as damaging to your brain as smoking. When you're socially engaged, your brain is constantly stimulated. You're processing conversations, understanding different perspectives, recalling memories, and even problem-solving in group settings. These interactions keep your cognitive gears turning smoothly. Think about the last truly engaging conversation you had, how it made you feel, the ideas it sparked, the laughter it brought. That's brain food right there. The beauty of nurturing social connections is that it can take many forms. It could be as simple as making a conscious effort to call a friend or family member once a week, just to catch up and genuinely listen to their day. Or perhaps you could join a local club or group, a book club, a walking group, a bridge game, or a community choir. These activities not only provide regular social interaction, but often combine it with other brain-boosting elements like learning or physical activity. Consider volunteering for a cause you care about. Not only will you be contributing to something meaningful, but you'll also meet new people who share your values and interests. Intergenerational connections are particularly valuable. Spending time with grandchildren, or even volunteering at a school or youth center, exposes you to new ideas, different ways of thinking, and keeps your perspective fresh and adaptable. It's a beautiful exchange where everyone benefits. The key isn't just being around people, but actively engaging, listening, sharing, and truly connecting. When you do this, you're not just enriching your life, you're literally building a more resilient, vibrant, and younger brain. Now that we've talked about the power of continuous learning and deep social connections, let's turn our attention to something equally vital, yet often misunderstood when it comes to brain health, engaging in physical movement that challenges both your body and your mind. We all know exercise is good for us, but for a truly youthful mind, it's not just about breaking a sweat. It's about movement that asks your brain to participate. When you move your body, especially in varied ways, you increase blood flow to your brain, delivering vital oxygen and nutrients. This alone is a huge boost for cognitive function. But more than that, certain types of movement actively build new brain cells and strengthen neural connections. Think about activities that require coordination, balance, rhythm, or even learning a new sequence of movements. Dancing, for example, is a phenomenal brain workout. Whether it's ballroom, line dancing, or just grooving in your living room, it demands memory remembering steps, coordination, moving different body parts simultaneously, and spatial awareness. Tai Chi is another wonderful option. It's slow, deliberate movements improve balance and flexibility while requiring intense focus and concentration, making it a meditative brain exercise. Even walking can be a mind booster if you vary your routine, instead of the same loop every day. Explore new parks, take a different route through your neighborhood, or try walking on uneven terrain. This forces your brain to constantly assess and adapt, which is fantastic for its agility. Gardening, too, is more than just a chore. It involves planning, problem solving, physical effort, and often delicate motor skills, all engaging different parts of your brain. The point is not to become an athlete, but to find joy in purposeful movement that requires your brain to be an active participant. It keeps your motor skills sharp, your balance steady, and your mind remarkably agile. When your body moves with intention and variety, your brain follows suit, staying sharp and adaptable. Next, let's talk about something incredibly powerful for maintaining a youthful mind that transcends physical movement or even learning: cultivating and maintaining a strong sense of purpose and contribution. Many people, after retirement or as life stages shift, find themselves asking, "What now?" This feeling of aimlessness can be detrimental to mental well-being. A sense of purpose acts like a compass, guiding your days and giving meaning to your efforts. It provides a reason to get up in the morning, a direction to channel your energy, and a feeling of being valued and needed. When you feel purposeful, you're more engaged with the world, more resilient in the face of setbacks, and your brain is actively working towards goals, keeping it sharp and focused. This purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It could be something deeply personal, like devoting time to a long-held passion or hobby that you never had time for before. Perhaps writing a book, painting, or researching your family history. It could be contributing to your family, like becoming the designated storyteller for your grandchildren, or helping manage family affairs, offering your wisdom and experience. For many, finding purpose comes through volunteering. Think about what truly matters to you. Is it helping animals at a local shelter? Mentoring younger people in your former profession? Contributing to a local charity or community initiative? Sharing your skills and knowledge, whether it's baking for a community event, teaching knitting to a neighbor, or helping out at your local library, creates a profound sense of value and connection. When you're working towards a meaningful goal, or giving back in some way, your brain is engaged in planning, problem solving, and emotional regulation, all of which contribute to cognitive vitality. Having a clear why not only lights up your spirit, but keeps your mind active, forward-looking, and wonderfully young. And finally, to truly cap off our journey towards a younger mind, we arrive at perhaps the most delightful and often forgotten habit, practicing genuine curiosity and embracing playful exploration. Remember how children are always asking why and wanting to touch, taste, and explore everything. That innate curiosity is a powerful engine for brain health. As adults, we sometimes lose that sense of wonder, defaulting to what we already know. But when you remain genuinely curious, you are constantly seeking new information, forming new connections, and challenging your assumptions, all vital for cognitive flexibility. How do you rediscover this playful curiosity? It's about cultivating an open mind and a spirit of adventure, even in the smallest things. Ask why more often, not just of others, but of the world around you. Why is the sky blue? How does a certain gadget work? What's the history behind that old building down the street? Follow these curious threads. Explore local areas you've never been to, even just a different street in your own town. Try new foods or cuisines you've never tasted. Engage in creative play. This could be anything from putting together challenging jigsaw puzzles, trying a new art form like pottery or sketching, or playing board games and card games that require strategic thinking. These activities aren't just entertainment. They're direct workouts for your problem-solving skills, memory, and spatial reasoning. Don't be afraid to be silly, to experiment, to fail and try again. That willingness to explore, to laugh at yourself, and to approach life with a light-hearted, inquisitive spirit is incredibly invigorating for your mind. It fosters creativity, reduces rigidity in thinking, and brings immense joy, which itself is a powerful brain booster. So, when we talk about a mind that's younger than you think at 75, we're really talking about a beautiful symphony of these habits: the thrill of continuous learning, the warmth of deep social bonds, the energizing engagement of purposeful movement, the guiding light of a strong sense of purpose, and the pure delight of playful curiosity. These aren't grand, unattainable ideals. They are simple, everyday choices that accumulate into a profound difference. They are the habits of people who truly live their lives with vibrant minds. Irrespective of the number on their birth certificate, remember, you don't have to implement all of these at once or perfectly. Even small, consistent steps in any of these areas can start to create a wonderful ripple effect, transforming your mental landscape. The most important thing is to simply begin. To try one new thing, reach out to one person, or engage in one purposeful activity that sparks your interest. Your brain is an incredible, adaptable organ, and it thrives on challenge, connection, and joy. It wants to keep learning, keep growing, and keep experiencing new things, no matter your age. We'd love to hear from you. What habits do you embrace that keep your mind feeling young and sharp? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights might be just the inspiration someone else needs. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content designed to help you live your best, most vibrant life at every age. Thank you for joining us today. And remember, your potential for growth and vitality is limitless. Live your best life at every age.